Hey, you! Watch Baccano! Welcome to the Siren Show. Welcome to Watch, the show that tells you what to watch. My name is Siron. This time I'm talking about a show that nobody has seen, so you should change that. Watch Baccano. So strap in, grab your train tickets, and 3, 2, 1, go! Baccano has probably the best storytelling in anime. Don't believe me? Well, watch it and then tell me otherwise.
Those foolish mortals, not knowing that by watching it to disprove me, they already did what I set out to do!
No, not gone yet. Alright, gonna have to do some convincing then. Well, Baccano is about mafia, a train robbery on a train called the Flying Pussyfoot, and immortals? Alright, let me back off a bit. The whole story is told over 3 different timelines. Sprinkle in some short minor ones on top of that and take a goddamn blender to it all until it's basically a jumbled mess of a plot. Hey, don't run away! I didn't say that was a bad thing. No, the way the story is split up and gradually reveals more and more is absolutely beautiful to behold. Don't get me wrong, you will be confused, definitely, no way around it. By the end of almost every episode, I was sitting there, head in my hands, shouting, "What?" at the screen. None out of frustration or anything, I loved it. It's the kind of confusion you embrace because you know that at the end, everything will fall into place. As you piece together all the parts of the story like a puzzle, you start to see more and more of the bigger picture. Damn, that feeling is so rewarding. Definitely watch it, it's only 13 episodes and a few OVAs, and I do recommend going in completely blind, because everything I tell you about the story is gonna take a little bit away from the experience. Personally, I prefer the original dub, but the English dub of Baccano is famous for being pretty gosh darn amazing. Feel free to leave now if you want the full experience, alright? Great! So, as I mentioned, there are 3 separate plot lines going on at the same time. I like to call them Mafia Warfare and the Immortals, the Flying Pussyfoot Incident, and the Search for Dallas. The first and the last part are set in New York and feature mafia families at war with each other, while the middle part is set on a transcontinental train called the Flying Pussyfoot. And yes, I said that name 3 times already and it still feels weird. In the first plotline, we have a gang war involving thugs and crime and immortal alchemists who can eat people with their hands. You know, the usual stuff. Wait, there's absolutely nothing normal about that! I can't say anymore though, I don't want to spoil, so let's move on to the second part. On the the train, there are a bunch of different factions, all with their own motive. We have train robbers, slightly more friendly train robbers, very psychotic and murderous train robbers, and a demon monster thing called Rail Tracer. Good times all around. In the final storyline, we have a young girl searching for her brother Dallas, who is involved with a mafia war. All the while, he is also hunted by other mafiosi, while a newspaper company sells information to every side and makes everything only more confusing. All these different stories are interwoven very nicely, all having an effect on each other and being connected by a couple of characters featured in all of these storylines. Some out of all of these standout characters are Jacuzzi, a crybaby gang leader with a weird face tattoo, Dallas, a young delinquent and pretty much a punching bag for everyone, Lad Rousseau, an absolute psychopath who wants nothing more than murder and bloodshed. The dude has all his men wear white suits so that you can see the blood of all the people they kill. He's great. And above everyone else, the best duo in all of fiction, Isaac and Miria. I love them. I wanna be like them. I wanna be them. Isaac and Miria are a fantastic duo, basically oblivious to everything that's going on. They're complete wackos who are probably the characters with the most individual screen time, yet they are really just minor side characters who somehow got involved with everything by accident. They are literal embodiments of positivity and joy, and every second with them on screen is an absolute pleasure to behold. You might want to call them stupid, but their carefree, simple outlook changes everybody they meet for the better. Not by being plot relevant or anything, simply by being themselves. 10 out of 10. Hell yeah, smash like! The characters and the breakneck pace are really what makes the show enjoyable, even if it's confusing. You will never have a bad time whilst watching Baccano. Even if you might think it's getting too much at some point, you will get some Isaac and Miria, and that will be gone immediately. Also jazz! The soundtrack is jazz, and that's always good. Amazing music. Only one thing. Gore warning. There's a lot of blood. There's a lot of gruesome, messed up shiz going on here. If you're sensitive to that, well, be cautious. But other than that, Baccano has the best storytelling ever, great and unique characters, 3 interesting and interwoven plots, and it has Isaac and Miria. Have I mentioned how much I love them? Damn it, what are you waiting for? Go and watch Baccano already. Good? Alright. Oh, and something about liking and sharing this video around. Honestly, more people just need to watch Baccano. Punch that subscribe button like lead punches fools, or the rail tracer will come and get you tonight. I hope you have a fantastic day. Don't forget that Isaac and Miria are our only hope, and smile, motherfucker.